What's going on, everyone? Welcome to WreckTalk. Today, things are going to come full circle. Saw this came out about 7 hours. I saw Colorado contacted the Pac-12 when the Pac-12 was a thing about Oregon having unauthorized access to practice video. How bad did Oregon beat Colorado? 42-6 or something? I'm looking at an On3 and a Bleacher Report article. These are the two, and it is not even close. Delusional, schizophrenic, separated from reality, excuse-making fan bases, not just now, probably in the history of college football. We keep seeing these just historically stupid things. And is it any wonder, isn't it hilarious? Florida State, look, I don't need to run down the laundry list of things that they booed Kirk Herbstreit endlessly before they took a loss to Georgia Tech. What their deal is with him, I don't know. They think that the grant of rights is just some kind of, oh, yep, anyone can get out of that. Whatever. Is it any wonder that the other fan base that's completely off their rocker are the Deion Sanders fans? Where'd Deion Sanders play football? Wasn't it Florida State? Yeah. Won't take questions from reporters. Won't say why. Just, look, not taking questions from you because you hurt my feelings. You didn't pat my booty, tell me everything was great. I have to at least give Florida State the credit of saying you're not the most dumpster fan base or program. That's clearly Colorado. Their special teams coordinator leaves in the middle of the night. Last year, they fired the best thing about that team from a coaching staff point of view, which was their OC, because Deion felt some kind of way about how his son was being coached. They have their Twitter handles on their practice jerseys. I hope you enjoy all the attention you're getting, because you're not going to win football games. Let's look at this article, though. So, Deion Sanders, Colorado allege Oregon access private data. Colorado is not a good football team. Stanford, had a historic 29-point comeback victory after Shedeur wants to show his Rolex, go in the locker room. Instead of doing anything to prepare for the second half of the game, you know what he's doing? He's on his Instagram promoting his merchandise. These aren't football players. These aren't adults. These are whiny children. So while Deion Sanders' Colorado football program didn't provide any evidence, it is reported they reached out to the Pac-12 to allege Oregon obtained unauthorized access to the Buffalo's online service that would have included practice video before their matchup last year. So, can we just say this right now? Now, evidently, it goes on to say that evidently the Pac-12, the NCAA, they were going to get the FBI involved because there's legal issues with hacking into someone's systems, having unauthorized access to their data. And then Colorado was like, nope, we're totally just kidding, guys. We weren't really serious about that. Don't worry about any of it. We're not even in the Pac-12 anymore. Moving on. What does that tell you? That they're absolutely full of crap. There's no evidence. Deion Sanders can't handle getting his brains beat in like that. He can never accept that it might just be that not only is he one of the worst coaches in the country right now, which is one of the reasons that people point to is why he's not taking questions. What a wimp. You better toughen up a little, Deion. Like, being in the public light, you want all the attention. Well, you got to sit in the pocket with it there too. Everyone's not going to be a fan of you. There's a service that rates coaching staffs. Deion Sanders and Colorado staff is one of the worst staffs in the country. You look at people that have Power 4 experience, any meaningful Power 4 experience, they're not to be found. I don't even think their DC has ever been a DC before. I don't think he's coached in Power 5 or Power 4 before. No one needs to cheat to beat you. Why? Oregon's a legit football team. Why would Dan Lanning need to get the jump on you? Lots of teams beat the brakes off of Colorado last year. It's going to happen again this year. Colorado will be lucky to win 5 games this year. And before the Colorado fan wants to get in their feelings and type about, oh, well, you're a Georgia Tech fan. Georgia Tech's garbage. Georgia Tech's a 10 times better team than you. Brent Key is a better coach than Deion Sanders could ever imagine of being. Imagine. We don't fire good OCs here. We don't just enact nepotism and say, hey, this is the Shador show. Now, anyone that's around Deion wants to get the hell away from him, don't they? He's going to pull that, hey, my brother in Christ stuff. The guy is a fraud. The guy's an absolute fraud. I did one video a while back about Deion that he's never made, to my knowledge, to this day, an in-home recruiting visit. It don't matter. Portal. We'll fix it with the portal. Well, ask Florida State, a program that's in way better position than Colorado, how just trying to build out of the portal, getting a quarterback out of the portal, whatever's working for them. Oh, we got Shador Sanders and Travis Hunter. Yeah, and you're going to struggle to win 5 games with them. You wish you had an O-line like these boys have. I think it is 100% within the realm of possibility. And it was that Deion is not the coach of Colorado next year, and it don't have anything to do. Nothing to do with his son going to the NFL. First of all, I think he's going to fall in the draft because people aren't going to want to deal with the nonsense of like, oh, this coach in the NFL, Mike Tomlin's treating my son wrong. We need to go. I'm going to go to the presses and bitch endlessly about the coaching staff, the NFL team that drafts my son because I don't like what they're doing. It's not going to help Shador. Shador's never been on a team that his dad hadn't coached. Go look at that history, by the way. This guy wants to talk about responsibility, being a Christ-like person. He wouldn't know the first thing about it. There's a trail of flat-out fraud in his wake. I think it is entirely likely. First of all, that line against North Dakota State is like 10 points tomorrow. I will laugh my ever-loving ass off and troll you endlessly on Twitter. I'll make a vocation of it if the Buffaloes drop to North Dakota State. I think Deion's going to implode on the latter half of the season. Second half of the season, when Deion's sitting on like 3 wins, and everyone's laughing at him, everyone's questioning all the silly, stupid things he does, he's going to implode and freak out in his press conference. He'll probably just stop doing press conferences altogether. He's not man enough to sit out there and take the heat. He might not finish the season as the coach. I mean, who knows? It is going the wheels are going to come off the bus here. I'm entirely confident. And I hadn't changed my opinion one iota since there was rumors of Georgia Tech hiring this guy. I looked the minute he got in, playing his show me the money, walks in, this is how we come in. He's not a football coach. Come on. So, cry, type, tell me that you're just hoping, something that no one else does, and Deion's a playoff team. It's an embarrassment. Boy, NCAA 25 absolutely did y'all dirty, making y'all a top 20 defense. Top 25 defense, top 25 offense. You're neither of them. By the end of the season, they might be they're going to be rated like a 55 overall team. It's going to be hilarious. Let me know what you guys think. Have a good one.